on to Bradley Pinion to get this one going. And we're off from Eckersher. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. No run here with Amari on Hampton. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by the second-generation NFLer. That's Carson Bruner.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Hampton on second. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready.
Again, it's Hampton. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Los Angeles.
Hand off here for Miller. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. On 2nd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
21. Hey, Ram. Ready.
On 3rd down, Herbert escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Dropping back to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Shows a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Go. Lion lock. Go.
Herbert from the gun. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Within 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Hey, Cap. Stop. Home to right. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Offensive line fast. Herbert with a blitz coming. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 3rd and very long.
Let's go, let's go.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did. That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
From the gun on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. All set to go now from the 35.
10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, play action. Forced that to his right. It's caught right side by Fryer. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Back to throw now. That one's complete, right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Sticking to the air here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Pat Fryer-Muth the touchdown. Nicotomney to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Chargers, nothing. Bradley Kenyon set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
1 play in, and they are already close to midfield. 1st and 10, Herbert. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the... He's got it inside the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. This play goes for 36. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Right up the gut. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Caught out wide. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Going with the screen to Johnson. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Here's
line.
1st and 10 from the 47. They'll throw it. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
It leads to 2nd and
Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
intended for number
Fails to find his running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
to cover it.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Bradley
On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up, Kendall Fuller.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting at the 10. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10. Their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Setting up to throw. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
44-yard line.
60 Eagle. Check. 70.
They go play action on 1st down. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. Oh, this big guy is moving. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers throw the lead coming out of halftime. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
At their own 8-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kit, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. He goes to the hurry up here.
12 yards. And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert on 1st down. McConkey's got it again. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards. It's another Chargers, first down. A gain of
Herbert to throw once more. Connecting on the slant. And it doesn't give much, up to maybe their own 40. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
21.
Herbert throwing again. Complete here to Hinton. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Making that throw and double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Herbert again. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good way to help reset those chains.
To the right and pulled in by McConkey. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's Herbert once more. Hits his running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll bring the tight end in motion. They'll run with Hampton. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. Dicker on now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll take this at the 10. Things going well so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Look out, as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. They're throwing it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Tonight.
Fields on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up fourth and long. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Now he starts from the 6. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Set.
Herbert from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Ready.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Set. 21. Hey, Ray.
Herbert now. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, Ram. Set. Go.
Now Herbert to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Dude, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up the play. Then how many times do we see his highlight reel touch?
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And it's intercepted. The defense wasn't fooled at all. Kicked off by Dante Kent. And the Steelers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and covered just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
3-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You can can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Get it at the 9. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Herbert. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That one hits for 30. And the Steelers have a first down.
21-yard line.
Again, this is Johnson. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They're going to pass it here. Going with a screen to Johnson. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And Johnson once more. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
A loss of 2 yards.
On comes Jude McAtomney for a pretty important kick. From the left hash, this is from 47. McAtomney's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Kappa.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Floats that one, but they couldn't connect.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Juan Thornhill takes it away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Now toss it to Johnson. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Check. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
They go counter. It's Johnson. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Johnson again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. Well, Brock, we both